All right. In this session, we will be exploring this tool, Brand 24. So, Brand 24 is used for social media listening and social media sentiment analysis. On this tool, when you enter a brand, you can see the mentions about that brand, the number of visits to that brand on the social media platform, and how many positive and negative comments are there. So all of this could be seen, and you can also compare particular brand with its competitors. So let's explore this tool. So you will have to first create an account. I have already created an account. So I would be logging in directly. So you can try with your Gmail account as well. All right. So this is how the platform would look like. And again, we are using a free version. So because of which it is active only for 14 days, right? So after which I'll have to upgrade it. So how I'll start? So there is something called as projects here, and there is a plus symbol here. If you click on this, you will start a new project. So let's say you're managing the social media accounts of a particular brand, account of a particular brand. So you can look at how it appears or how it is on the social media platform with respect to social media listening and sentiment analysis. So this is for a video walkthrough if you're interested. And the best part is they also conduct webinars on how to use this platform, right? Just like Hagen and other tools where they conduct webinar, the same thing is done here as well. So you have an option called create new project here or here as well. So let me click on one of this. So enter keywords or key phrases. For example, here you can see Tata Motors, hashtag Tata Motors. So which means for one particular brand Tata Motors, this is how you can enter. And please be careful. After every brand that you enter, put a comma so that it would be considering anything before comma as one brand. Or you can also give hashtag and that will be considered as one brand. So first, let's explore any one brand or any one particular brand and then let's start comparing it, right? So let me start with Amazon. See, just put a comma, which means it is considering that as one brand, right? Or I can say Amazon space India, comma, it is Amazon India, something like this, right? So once you do this, go to next, and here you will have to select English as your default language and then say create project. So it will take some time and you will see everything about the brands that I've entered with respect to social media here on this screen, right? So look at this. You can find a graph which says mentions and reach. You can also see something called as sentiment. So it is giving day wise, if I want week wise, if I want month wise, all these graphs I can do. I can also connect my accounts to this. I can ask AI to summarize all of this for the last 30 days. I can generate a report which could be exported, all of which could be done on this platform alone, right? I can also see the influencers associated with this or influencers using Amazon as their brand, right? So look at this. When I say I'm analyzing week wise, so it says July 30th to August 2nd. So the blue line here will mention or is mentioning about the mentions, how many times Amazon was mentioned. For example, at comment in any of the comment, let's say we are talking about Independence Day sale of Amazon. So if somebody has mentioned at Amazon India and said, how can I buy this product? So all those things will come under mentions. Reach is how many, what is the reach of this particular keyword or this particular brand. So if you look at this, it has peaked during Independence Day, for example, somewhere between 10th August to 16th August, right? So if I'm looking day wise, if I want more clarity on that, if I'm looking day wise, yeah, 16th August, on 13th August to 16th August. On 15th August, it has spiked because maybe Amazon had Independence Day offer or something, right? So if you look at mentions, and this is sentiment, this is the sentiment graph. So more of positive, the green one is positive and the red one is negative. So if you scroll down, so yeah, these are the mentions. So they have mentioned I have 5,000 worth of Amazon India gift card and I want to sell it urgently. Somebody has written this, right? And on Grok, they have asked Amazon India, Flipkart, Myntra have non-refundable policies for certain categories, mainly for hygiene, safety, and perishable reasons. See, these are the places, these are the platforms there where they have mentioned about this brand called Amazon, right? And this option here, influencers. When I click on influencers, so who are the influencers who are using this word Amazon? There is NBA on TikTok.com, or most of it on TikTok, right? So I can have by relevance, clear filter, or influencers score 10 on 10. So these are the top influencers who are using for having a reach of 64K and having followers of 25 million. And they have mentioned about Amazon once. This dailymail.com has mentioned thrice, right? So these are few places where influencers have mentioned about Amazon.com. So next you have summary. All of this what we discussed here is being shown on the left hand side. Most popular mentions. Wearing a fur coat, find it on our Amazon storefront, right? Amazon has been mentioned, and here only in NYC, hashtag Amazon. So these are the places where it has been popularly mentioned. The latest mention. So today being 28th, 29th. So yesterday it was mentioned here where it talks about Amazon podcasts also isn't really even an assassin, some kind of Amazon archer badass, right? So all of this where this keyword Amazon has been used. And if you look at the summary, day wise for yesterday, 45K mentions were there. Social media reach was 152 million and the interactions was 11 million, of which 12K is positive and 2562 is negative, right? So you can check, you as a social media hand manager or somebody who is handling the social media account, so you can see all of this and then act accordingly, right? So top public profiles using Amazon as keyword, most influential sites using Amazon. These are the statistics, these are the sources where it has been used. On news it is more, followed by TikTok, followed by web, right? All of this. And one last feature, if I would want to compare, right? If I go for comparisons, so compare projects. Okay, here I'm comparing Amazon and Nika. So I'll have to create different projects and I'll have to compare it. So Nika, I have not found anything. Let's do one more thing. Let's create another project. Let us create another project and that would be Flipkart, and you'll have to give a comma, and I'll say Flipkart space India. Again, I'll give a comma. You have entered the last available keyword. Create project with current keywords. Upgrade your plan. Okay. So I've exhausted the plan, but otherwise, I'll just go back to the dashboard. See, this is the problem with the premium version. So you have certain for free. So yeah, I can delete this. I'll delete this, and there are two projects, Nika and Amazon. So what I can do is I can go to, okay, I don't want to subscribe. I'll just go back. All right, I'll go back to compare projects. So I can say add this project, Walmart, but I have exhausted the keyword limit. So I'll just try by giving English and I'll say create project. So it's taking a couple of minutes. So now I have three different projects. The same thing for Walmart has appeared here. So yeah, I'll go to comparison and I'll compare these two projects. One is Walmart, select other projects where I'll say Amazon, add project. Look at this. So if Walmart is my competitor, I'll say the total mention of Walmart is 13K, whereas that of Amazon is 20. Social media mention for Amazon is more. Non-social media mention other than social media, but on the online platform. Again, it is more for Amazon. Positive mention is more for Amazon. At the same time, negative is also more. So these are few different things, right? So if you want to know what each one is, just hover over this. So when I say non-social media reach, it says estimated number of contacts or impressions with relevant mentions. So non-social reach means the number of domains which are mentioning your monitored phrases and the visibility ratio for that mention. So just hover over this and you will get. So this is the advertising value equivalency, which is used to measure the dollar value of media coverage of a PR campaign. So here for Walmart, it is 180K, whereas that of Amazon is 92 million, right? So this is just another tool to analyze the social media listening just to know how many mentions were there and how many people have commented, of which how many are positive, how many are negative, how many comments are there on social media, how many comments off social media or non-social media. So these are something what we can get from this tool Brand 24. I can even add more projects and I can compare. Okay, I can even add. Okay. So I can even add more projects. I can create more projects and I can start comparing them. So this is about brand 24. So you just select any brand randomly and try to analyze their social media listening and social media sentiment analysis. How many positive, how many negative. Let's say on a particular day, the number of negative comments are more. So then you can see what has triggered that. And you can see how it could be stopped, right? So, in a nutshell, this was about social media listening and social media sentiment analysis. You can get all of this data and you can do a sentiment analysis. That's a different topic altogether. But here we are just using AI tools to understand the pulse of a particular brand through social media listening or social listening and the sentiments of the comments, be it positive or negative. All right. That's all from my end about Brand 24. Please explore this tool. It has free access. Again, it's a freemium model. After certain access, you might have to upgrade to use it more, but otherwise, you can just explore this tool. Thank you.